Hi everybody. Welcome to Success Talk with Noma. It's a bit chilly in Bulawayo. This season is winter, so I'm taking my green tea. This is the green tea that I'm taking. Well, I take a lot of other things to just keep my system alkaline. So today I'm just doing a reflection on the event that I had, the Success Talk with Noma event. So at the Success Talk with Noma event, I launched this book. Well, it's not a book, it's a booklet. I launched this booklet and yeah, it's going to turn into a book. I'm working on a chapter a day, every day, to turn it into a book. But a lot of people who have read this book, who've read this booklet, have been truly inspired to become a better version of themselves. I actually have had feedback from two people. Both of them have gotten inspiration to go and start a business, to just start putting away some money from their salary and then start a business. So this is very encouraging for me. It keeps me inspired and it keeps me motivated to do that which I was called to do, and that is being a success coach. I'm a success coach. I coach people to find their purpose. I coach people to have a vision. I encourage people that I meet to have a vision board. Everyone that I coach, the first thing that I start with is for them to have a vision board. You see a vision board right there behind. And then I also minister to them about finding their purpose. Finding your purpose is finding out why you are here on earth, what God sent you to do, what your assignment is on earth. I've got this big picture in my mind, this grand picture in my mind about assignments. I see God in this mothership, carrying people's souls and then just throwing them into the earth and saying, you are here from 19 watt to 19 watt or to 20 watt to come and do this, that, and that. And what happens is that when a baby is thrown into this world, a new soul is thrown into this world, they have clear instructions of what they are supposed to do. But what happens is that this world, because there's a lot of sin in this world, the babies get the assignments are forgotten. There are people in our society, people, things, and institutions in our societies that help to make people forget their assignments. Those start from parents, the ones that actually bring the baby into the world. A parent born in a poverty environment will make sure that the child also ends up in poverty like them by the things that they say to the child. When a child is like 4 years and they are looking up the sky, and and they see like a helicopter, what the child says, choose my aeroplane, I'm gonna have an aeroplane, I'm gonna have 10 aeroplanes. And what happens is that the elders who are around that child will tell the child, no, that's not possible. You'll never have an aeroplane. No one in our family has ever had an aeroplane. So those are the evil socializers in the beginning, in early childhood. And the child goes to church. The church itself, as it is designed in the Bible, is a very good place, because the Bible is a book of prosperity, a book of blessings. But there are very few people who have revelation of really how to access the true blessings of the Bible. So you'll find that in most of the churches that are there, find that what is preached is that being poor is blessed, which is totally unbiblical. So when a child also goes to church, then they are told that, you know what, you should never be rich, because the love for money is the root of all evil. No, they say the love of money is evil. If you love money, therefore you are evil. They'll take verses like, it is easier for a camel to enter the hole of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. Quoting all this totally out of context. There are verses in the Bible which they do not read, like, the Lord your God delights in your prosperity. The Lord your God has given you the ability to create wealth. And what is wealth? Wealth includes money and riches in other areas of your life as well. So as a child grows up, is at home, they've been socialized into poverty. In church, they've been socialized into poverty, and then they go to school. In school, there are teachers, and then there are also other children coming from poverty. So what happens is that teachers are, I don't want to call them poor, but they have a poverty mindset. If a child says that, there's this question that is asked in schools, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? And if you want to conform, you should always say the good things, like, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a teacher, I want to be a lawyer. Don't ever say, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to own my own businesses, I want to invent a car that does this and that. The minute you say something out of the ordinary, they will tell you that no, you cannot say that. You're actually playing. You'll be lucky if you're not slapped by that teacher for saying something big, something that could get you out of poverty, something that could make you rich, something that could take you away from the bottom billion poor people who share 1% of the world's wealth, yet they are 99% of the world's population. They need to take you to the 1% that share 99% of the world's wealth, yet they are 1% of the world. Yeah. So that's how it's like. And then evil socializers are all over. So when you're born in poverty, when you're born in a poverty-stricken country with with poor parents and poor everything around you, but the secret is that there is a way out of all of this. The way out is changing your mindset, and changing your mindset really comes from reading. You have to read things that those people that have been socializing you were not reading. You need new information. You need wisdom. Wisdom. Education versus wisdom. I'll choose wisdom all the time, because wisdom without education can get you wealth, but education without wisdom gets you nowhere. So if you like education and all, get education and wisdom. Get wisdom and education. The important thing is to get necessary information for wealth, so that you prosper in your spiritual life, so that you prosper in your physical body, so that you prosper in your mind, just as your soul prospers, so that you prosper in your relationships, so that you prosper in your business and the works of your hands. Get information for all of that. Without information, you cannot change. Without information, you cannot become a better version of yourself. You cannot become the best version of yourself without new information. Becoming the best version of yourself requires you to have new information. So this is our WG booklet. I'm going to load it onto our website very soon. Our website is www.successtalkwithnoma.com, and then you can read it. Actually, I should really load this into our website. I'm going to talk to my IT person, Mr. Dexter Maplanga of Dexter Incorporation, to load the book into our website, so that when I talk about it and you're not around Bulawayo, you can access the book. But if you're around Bulawayo, this book is only just $5. You can just buy it for $5. You can eco cash, and then I'll deliver it to you in the city center or in the areas around Parklands and Kumalo, because that's close to where I live. Well, even North End, because my mama lives in North End, so I can also deliver it around those areas. But I'm going to get it onto our website. I'm just going to put that into my to-do list this week to put Becoming, the booklet, onto my website. I know it's possible, but now the question is, can Dexter do it? Okay, so that was it. Find your purpose, have a vision board, and then put everything in your vision board. Your spiritual life, what is your ideal spiritually ideal self? Your physical body, what is your ideal physical body? Are you a six-pack person? How do you want to look ideally? Do you want to be beautiful? Do you want a short blonde hair like mine or long blonde hair? Well, I can have both because of the advent of wigs. Today I don't have a wig, so I look like this, but tomorrow I may not look like this, or even 2 minutes from now I can just put on that wig and become that. I've got nothing against synthetic hair and wigs and all. And in terms of reading, what is your ideal self? What is your ideal mindset that you want? So the ideal mindset is the wealth mindset. Is the wealth mindset. Wealth in all those areas. And in terms of relationships as well, what's your ideal relationship status that will make you happy for yourself and the social and your family, friends and your relatives? How do you want to relate to them in the best way possible? And money. How much money do you want to have? My personal vision is to become the richest woman in the world. So what is yours? And whatever it is, write it down. Remember, write the vision down. Though it may tarry, but it will come to pass as long as you have written it down. The story of Terry Wright Trent. She wrote her vision down that she wanted to go and study in the United States of America and have a degree. Now she's Dr. Terry Wright Trent. She's got a PhD, a fund in women empowerment and education. And she just grew up in Urungwe. By the age of 19, she had like 5 children. She was married off at 11. But all that didn't stop her because she had a vision. She wrote her vision down of going to study in the United States of America and then also help other women. Remember, your vision must not just be about you. It must be about the greater good. After you've been the richest woman, what else do you want to be? I'm a success coach and I want to coach other women to become billionaires like myself. Goodbye and God bless. I think I had already said goodbye, but when I'm in my purpose and when I'm talking about what I love, I just can't stop. So find that thing that when you are talking about, you just can't stop. You just can't stop. So I can't believe I've been on for like 30 minutes. And I just wanted to do a 5-minute video, but we are Lily. But cheers. Remember to subscribe to my channel, Success Talk with Noma TV. Like and subscribe. Goodbye. God bless.